Hey Sneakies, welcome back for some more Warframe. In this episode, we'll see the introduction of the new melee weapon, the Redeemer. Remember to leave a like, subscribe, and most importantly, enjoy. Here we go. Alright, and here it is, the Redeemer. So this is actually a really cool melee weapon because it's a hybrid. Now what that means is it combines two different abilities in one. So you have the typical melee weapon type of damage, the slicing and dicing handled by the blade on the top and bottom. It's really cool, it has two by the way. However, the really cool aspect is the big shotgun right in the center. So that means you can mix in some range combat as well. I believe it actually is meant to be the actual finisher to the weapon. So you slice and dice them up a bit, and then you give them a shotgun blast to the face when they're actually weak and not really expecting it. I mean, the enemies certainly aren't used to gun blades in this game. I believe this is actually the first one in Warframe. I could be mistaken. I don't think I've ever seen another one. Feel free to let me know in the comments below if that is not the case, though. And that is only, of course, as of this update. I believe it's on 15.5 right now. Clearly, there's going to be more gun blades in the future, so that's to be expected. Anyways, let's see what type of damage it deals. Alright, so primarily it's slash damage, so that means it'll be most effective against the infestation. I'm sure it'll be pretty decent against the other factions as well. Less so against the Corpus, based on the impact. However, we're definitely going to use it against the Infestation to see how awesome it really is. And let's see what else stands out over here on the side. Let's see. Oh, it has a throw attack. I wonder if that just means the shotgun. And what else? Alright, so it has pretty low critical chance and critical damage, so I'm going to guess that's not going to play a factor even at rank 30. And whoa, it has a pretty slow attack speed as well. We'll have to try to bump that up with a Fury or something, I guess. Alright, so decent stats. We're going to have to actually see how it fares in a real combat scenario. However, we have to go take a look to see what polarity icons it may have on it by default. And that's a big fat 0. There is absolutely none. That's a shame. We can always change out with formulas later on, however, we're not starting out with any. So, let's see if stance mod. I don't know if I even have that. Oh, I do have the stance mod. Nice. So, if this is actually the first gunblade in the game, then this was just recently added in as a mod as well. I'm not even sure where I picked that up. But it doesn't matter anyway. So, this kind of acts like a aura mod for Warframe. Basically, I would put it here. And then I went from 0 capacity to 4, so I'd have 4 points available to equip other mods. However, we don't equip these in the intro episodes because I want to show you exactly how it fares when you first acquire it. And that's assuming, of course, not everybody's going to have the aura mod. Or in this case, the stance mod. Because not everybody's going to have it. A lot of new people will probably get this before they even get to that mod in the game. So, just to give you an idea of what you can expect when you first acquire this weapon. Anyways, let's finally head over to the mission. And we're heading to Venus because there are currently a couple of missions occupied by infestation invasions. The one we'll actually participate in is Linnea. It's an invasion survival. Their lows range from 8 to 13. And they're just waiting to get some gunblade action to their face. Infiltrated, here we go.
Your job is to distract the enemy while a fellow Tenno operative raids the ship for much needed supplies. Make your presence known.
So we're not going to stay here too long, we're just going to stay until the 5-minute mark when I can finally extract.
They have just shut down all systems. I'm sending life support capsules your way.
And we're basically going to hang around these life capsules.
Life support capsule has arrived. Activate it when your supply is low.
The last thing you want to do in a survival mission is run out of oxygen or your air supply, however you want to phrase it. Alright, so let's see how this works. Oh yeah, look at that. That is very slow. Very effective, but very slow. Oh, there we go. Okay, so you just have to hold down the melee weapon to actually fire the shotgun. That's really awesome. It's kind of hard to aim it, but still, it's really cool. Oh, poor Corpus guy, I didn't mean to try to shoot you. That is awesome. I really hope they add more of these melee weapons to the game. These gun blades. I guess even if you tap the key enough or a button, depending on what platform you're playing on, it will fire it automatically.
Prepare for life support.
Boom! But you can also hold it down, just fire it however you want. Wow, that's really limited range. Alright, up to rank 1, nice. Oh, damn it. This gun is so awesome, I can't wait till I rank this up. Now, if you follow the series, you know I'm a big fan of all these types of not necessarily unique weapons, because there will be other guns like this in the game later on, but I guess it is technically unique right now, as of update 15.5. But I just love when they mix in all these different types of weapons, so you use different play styles and just mix the game up. Like, typically what you'll see someone do is they'll equip like the Bolt or Prime as their primary weapon, and that fires just like most guns that you typically expect in most games. And let's keep going. Bam! I just love the shotgun part of it so much. Oh yeah, see, he just mixes it in. It's kind of like a built-in combo. That's actually a little bit annoying. Because realistically, you couldn't sit there and just like slice and dice like you typically would, so you definitely have to change your playstyle with this weapon. Because usually what I do with Rhino when I'm facing the infestation especially is I would just like stay in a group of them and I keep tapping E or the melee weapon button on PS4 depending on what it is now, because they changed it with this last update that came out for the system. But I guess you can actually go back to the old style if you want to. And look at me ramble on about stuff that has absolutely nothing to do with this video. Oh man, that's a little bit annoying.
Another life support capsule is now available.
It kind of makes sense to use it as Rhino because you are a little bit vulnerable while you're firing the shotgun. And he does, of course, have his iron skin, so he's further protected against this type of damage. Close range stuff. Boom! Oh, that's weird. They actually changed it so that... I just noticed that right now. They changed it so that you have to actually stay here for a certain period of time before you can extract. I know they did that on alert missions. I wasn't aware that they did it for these invasion missions now too. Some of these updates actually do change some things around, so even if it's the way the game currently plays right now, you can expect that it won't necessarily be that way in the future.
Life support on the way. You are running out of time.
Bam! Anybody else want to go? Yeah, shotgun. Alright, so I'm getting more used to it now. But just like any other, pretty much any other weapon, you have to get used to how it's supposed to play. So it appears what you want to do is find a group of enemies, slice and dice a little bit. After you know you're going to turn around like he does there. He almost does it like Dante from Devil May Cry. You want to make sure you're aiming at somebody when you know that's coming. Like that. Even though I wasn't really aiming at him that well, it's still managed to make contact. Wow, how'd that miss you? Little jerk. That one didn't miss you. Alright, so we're gonna have to go activate some oxygen. Before it runs out, you know, of course. Clutch! Alright, so I'd say you get the idea by now, so let's just skip ahead to the extraction point.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
And it made up to rank 4 in that one mission. That was pretty awesome. I'm definitely a pretty big fan of that. It definitely changes up the playstyle for sure. Alright, quick look at what we collected. Some mods. Actually, a decent number of mods. And a quick look at the stats in case you're curious how that went. Wow, 233 kills. That's awesome. Melee kills. Technically, the slicing and dicing only took care of 159. Though we did kill a bunch of them with the shotgun as well. 0% accuracy because I guess technically it doesn't consider it accuracy because it's still a melee weapon. That's cool though. Anyway, Sickies, thanks so much for watching as always. I do hope you enjoyed. Now, I have to say, for me, the Redeemer was fun to use in this first episode. I'm not sure how it will fare against the endgame content. I'm going to assume I'm going to just have fun messing around with it until rank 30. And then more than likely it's going to get set aside, but I guess time will tell on that front. Now, I hope it does also set the stage for more gunblades added to the game. Because I don't want this to be the only one. That's one of my favorite things about Warframe. They always add all these different types of weapons. They add all kinds of variety, and then all these different weapons have different play styles, and it just makes the game more fun. But anyways, let me know what you thought about the Redeemer in the comments below, and remember, leave a like, subscribe for more videos in the future, and I will see you next time.